All right, what's up, Regatta? This is your coach, Victoria. Today we're gonna start off with just setting up our rower. So I'm on a Concept2, so I'm gonna talk a little bit more about Concept2, but it should be able to translate over to other rowers that you are using, all right? So first, let's talk about this big device here. This is our flywheel, our cage. Okay, so specifically for a Concept2, we're gonna move this damper setting between a 3 and 5, okay? So typically, if we take the damper setting higher, then it takes in more air, which makes it harder to accelerate the flywheel. And then if we take it all the way lower, then it's less challenging, or takes less air, and it takes less to accelerate the flywheel. It's not the same as intensity, however, because you still have to generate that force, okay? So for now, let's put it between 3 and 5, all right? Let's go ahead and move next to our foot stretchers. Now, everyone's foot is a different size. I'm sure your feet are not as small as mine. So let's adjust it, okay, so that the top of our foot meets at the top of this ridged board. And if you typically have maybe more mobility issues or tighter knees, then you still want to continue to lower it a tad, okay, if you're in between. So let's adjust these. Boom. Now, again, top of your foot at the top of the ridged board, and then the straps go over the widest part of your foot and pull them tight. Cool. Now we're all in. Let's talk a little bit about our form. Okay, so 4 parts to our stroke. Let's talk about the catch. We're sitting up nice and tall. Hips are back, our shoulders are forward. Notice my lats are pulled back. I'm sitting up nice and tall, lengthening my spine. All the tension, the force is loaded up in my hips, okay? My arms are extended. From here, my hands are on the handlebars, fingers all the way at the end, nearly dangling off, thumbs wrapped under, okay? All right, so this is the catch. The part where we're moving is the drive. Hands come back to our sternum. We're slightly leaned back, our core is braced, our quads are flexed, all that power. From here, our arms are gonna release into the recovery. We'll hinge and bring it on in, okay? So just a little bit on form. So catch, drive, finish, recovery. One more time, from the catch, we drive to the finish part of our stroke and then recover, okay? Now, one more thing I'll talk about is the monitor. So my monitor's down, but I'm gonna pull it up. So the monitor, the first set of numbers you're seeing is how long you have been on. So minute 25, 3 minutes, whatever it is, okay? And it automatically goes on a Concept2, so you'll be able to see it. The second number you see is your measure of effort, how long it takes you to row 500 meters, okay? So the lower the number, the stronger. For runners, we measure by mile, like your mile time, your pace. For rowers, we typically measure by 500 meters, okay? The lower the number, but the better. Third line is your distance in meters. And finally, your last one is your stroke rate. How many times are you pulling in the minute? All right, so that's just a brief little intro to our rower. Tune in for another segment, another class with me. Again, my name is Victoria, and I'll see you soon in a class.